This is the coming to the end of our first day on retreat per se, and every retreat replicates all other retreats. Every retreat is alike in its trajectory. They say it's like a rice grain. It starts out slow, and then it gets more intense, and then it goes out slow, like that, right? So we're in the part of the retreat where your head's still back in the world. You haven't really gone into retreat. You're still thinking about what you left. And then by tomorrow or by the next day for sure, you'll be in the middle of the retreat, the most intense part. And then by Saturday, you'll start thinking about going home. And it's always like that, no matter if it's 6 days or if it's 3 weeks or 3 years. Always has the same trajectory. And it's important to kind of know where you are in that trajectory. So, to not get too intense too quickly. I really screwed up a retreat like that once, where when I first heard about the whole concept of retreat, I was just really down with it. I have spent my whole life, I started getting married when I was 18 years old. And I had children by the time I was 20, 21. Living in families, living with other people my whole life. And I thought, when I heard you could actually go on retreat and be alone and quiet, I thought, awesome. I'm there. I'm done with that. And so my first retreat, I planned a 10-day retreat. And I went in way too fast. I went in, my teacher had given a lot of instruction about how to do a very intense retreat where you close off all the windows. You're sitting in a little retreat cabin, you close the windows off, you don't go outside, you do 4 sessions a day, 2-hour, 3-hour sessions per day. You get up before sunrise, you go to bed, before midnight, you're getting like 4 hours of sleep at night. So I did that, beginning the first day. And by about the 3rd or 4th day, I was fried. And, I was at Vajrapani, for those of you who know, in California, a retreat center in California. And I took public transportation there. I can't remember why. I didn't have a car or something. And if I had had a car, I would have been gone. But I didn't have a car, and I would have had to go down to the office and say, I'm a big loser. I'm checking out early. Will you please drive me to the bus? And so I didn't. But, so it's important to moderate, to gauge yourself, and to go in slow. And then by about, what day is today, Tuesday? By Wednesday or Thursday, by Wednesday night or Thursday, to start getting very, very intense. And have an intense day on Thursday and Friday, and because then Saturday you're going to start to pack up. You're mentally, you're going to start packing up. You're going to start thinking about what happens on Sunday afternoon. So, kind of gauge yourself this way. I thought I'd say just a few words about retreat. For people for whom this is a new concept, retreat does not mean escape, actually. You're not escaping from the world by coming into retreat. You're coming into reality. You see? You have an opportunity to come into reality here, as opposed to the illusion that we're living almost all the time. So think about it that way. Think about it as like I mentioned earlier today, this afternoon. Think about it as laboratory conditions where you can open your eyes and see the world the way it is. Not under some kind of illusion of how it is, or generally speaking, we don't even pay attention to the world. We don't even pay attention to our lives. We're so busy, on the gerbil wheel, just trying to keep up with ourselves that we never stop to notice anything, to notice the world around us, to notice how we're feeling, to notice what things are going through our minds. We never stop to notice. We never stop to notice what's happening, actually. You see? That's what they say. That's Maya. They say the world is Maya, illusion. It's not that the world out there is illusory. It's that we are perceiving it in an illusory fashion. We're not present. Right? We're just not present. We're not paying attention to what's really happening, because so much of our lives are just lived in fantasy, in total fantasy. in thinking about what's going to happen later, or thinking about what's already happened, or keeping ourselves, so busy and so consumed that we're not thinking at all. See? So this is an opportunity to stop. Stop the madness. Stop the illusion. Stop the maya and pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. And if you start paying attention, actually what's going on is pretty cool. You're in a pretty nice place here. Did you pay attention to that yet? Have you paid attention to the fact that the people around you are pretty awesome? This is a select group. People come from all over the country. It's a self-selected group of awesome people. You shouldn't have a whole lot of trouble with each other. And just enjoy it. And you don't have anything to do, as I mentioned before, nothing to do, no work to do. No deadlines to meet, no food to even cook. You just eat. You just relax. So it shouldn't be that challenging to actually awaken and live in the moment, live in the present, pay attention. So right now you're still probably a little bit daydreaming about where you've come from. But by tomorrow, and especially by tomorrow night, Thursday, Start really cracking down. Use this time profitably. Use this time to enter into reality. You're going to go back to illusion quick enough. Okay? And use the time to practice being in reality, here and now, in the present moment, with yourself in the present moment, and pay attention. Okay? It's a kind of an opportunity. So that's what retreat is. We've been doing this for 7 years. The first year was treat, and then we did retreat, and now I worked on that joke all afternoon. It wasn't really worth it, was it?